In this dirty old part of the city.
All right, U.S. history students, I'm sure most of you are well aware that you're entering now week 4 of your classes, all right? That's an incredible accomplishment considering how none of us were prepared to be doing any of this. Okay, before we get into this week though, I just have to say that I think anyone who's spent any time in my classes is really comfortable with the idea that I don't shy away from difficult topics, right? Our country is littered with horrible events that have shaped who we are, for good and for bad. And learning about those events helps us be better in the future, right? I firmly believe this. However, with that being said, this is one of the toughest weeks for me to teach, right? I'm going to cover some stuff that it really hurts me to think of as being part of my country's history. And it's pretty recent history as well, right? So as you're starting to listen this week, just know that the more we face evil, the more we can prevent it in the future, all right? So, first thing, you're getting really close to being done with your first 2.5 credits. Now this class, I'm going to keep teaching through week 5, so you're just going to keep adding little bits to your wiki. What you do in the week, you just are going to dump it on the wiki, right? There's not going to be new assignments there, right? I'm just going to be having you copy and paste things over to the other side, right? And then next week, we're going to be covering some new topics, okay? So we're going to hit back and we're going to look at a review, right? So I just want to make sure that you knew what we were doing last week. And then we're going to talk about probably what's considered by most people as like the single most important event within the war and the turning point that really signaled for America that they were not winning. And I'm talking about the Tet Offensive, right? And we're going to look at how the Tet Offensive changed how America approached the war and how Americans back at home thought about it, right? Then you're going to be looking at one of the reasons why I have difficulty with this week, and we're looking at an event called the My Lai Massacre, right? And we're going to be talking about a group of American soldiers who did some really horrible things that cannot be condoned in any way, shape, or form, right? And then we're going to finally wrap it up with looking at how American prisoners were treated in war, right? The North Vietnamese were not particularly kind to a lot of the soldiers that they captured, and what impact did that have on the American view of the war overall, right? And then I'm just going to be asking you to pull parts of that for your project at the end, okay? So again, I'm really proud of the work you've been doing. Keep it up. Do not take your foot off of the gas just yet, okay? Cool, good luck.